Hello everybody. We're going to be continuing with Honkai Star Rail. We didn't finish the war dance bit last time, so we're going to continue on with that.
I think we strayed off topic. How did things even get to this point?
I don't know, how did they?
I brought you here because the General said he had some important matters to discuss. But how in the world did Yun Li and I suddenly become Miss March's swordplay mentors?
Oh, right, that bit. That's going on, right?
Because General Huaiyan wants us to stick around on the Luofu for some time. But from his point of view, we're
Well, I
no
mean, we
different
probably
from
could have
all
stayed
the
through
other
the entire
tourists who may leave
competition,
at any
right?
time. Since the crew's actions were mentioned in the Luofu's operations log that was given to the Alliance, he probably wants to see firsthand if we're as capable as to report claims, or if we're just some made-up excuse to save face.
I thought we were pretty
And
famous.
he wants to see it for himself during the war dance, which is why he even dragged Yun Li into this. What began as a simple contest between two sword masters has now evolved into you two collaborating to mentor March.
Elder Huayan is still that tricky general who likes to give everyone a headache. My apologies. Truth be told, I invited all of you to the ceremony because I wished for you to act as my witnesses.
Well, I think we already figured that out, didn't we?
I apologize for not disclosing this information earlier. In the coming weeks, I'll also invite all of you to a meeting with General Fei Xiao, where you may need to answer her questions and clear up any doubts she might have. So please, be prepared for the meeting.
I mean, all we can really do is, just answer some questions.
Don't worry, General. No matter what happens, I'm prepared to stay here as the Express's witness and answer any questions.
Thank you, everyone.
General, I know there isn't much I can do to share your burden, but... As the Luofu Ringmaster, I won't let anyone defeat me in the war dance.
Will we even get to see the war dance? Probably be a good fight if we actually get to see it.
The illustrious Merlin's Claw waiting for me? And for so long, too?
Oh, hey,
It's
Yukong.
quite an honor. It's been a while, General Fei Xiao.
It's been 30 years since we last saw each other. Right, Yukong?
Yes. Back then, you were the vanguard of the Yao Qing's Verdant Knights. And I was a pilot of the Luofu's Rainbow Fall Fleet. Who would have thought that upon
I guess for
meeting
your race,
again,
30 years is
you'd be
nothing.
a general, and I'd
30
have
years
given
is,
up flying.
like, in
Really
some
does
cases,
feel like a
more than a
lifetime
third of
ago.
a life for a human.
Well, I wouldn't say I haven't seen you in 30 years. After all, your great victories are announced through the Yellow Bell resonance system every day. So I'm well aware of your great feats. How's your health holding up?
Still stable, I suppose. Do you still remember the medic who saved me in battle?
That healer with the odd name and peculiar
Was
temperament.
it,
What
that
was
guy
his
we
name
saw,
again?
who's your, like,
Was it
attendant or
Pichu?
whatever?
Or Kachio?
Jiao Cho. He's been my retainer and personal healer.
Yeah,
Delegated
him.
by the Alchemy Commission from the Xianzhou Yao Qing. Over the years, he's dedicated himself to managing my condition. It's thanks to him that I'm
Still don't know what
here
this
today.
condition is.
Given my background, I'm happy to have made it this far.
I'm relieved to know that you're safe and sound. Well then, since you and Elder Huaiyan are here, I imagine you must have received orders from the Marshal? As your friend, may I ask how the Alliance intends to punish the General of the Luofu?
The Arbor's rebirth has frightened the elders who lurk behind the scenes. They fear the resurgence of abominations, much like what happened 30 years ago. Although the report from the Luofu explained all the details, we don't know if the Ruin Legion really invaded.
There's no proof of
or
that, I
how
guess.
exactly the Stellaron Hunters and the Astral Express became involved. This puzzle has many missing pieces. As you know, the fugitive Jing Liu, who mysteriously disappeared many years ago, has resurfaced. This time, she has brought along an outworlder and a coffin, claiming to offer the Marshal a method to fight against the Eons.
Wait, the coffin? Huh?
The Lawfu Preceptor has also leveled accusations against Jing Yuan for neglecting the Alliance's principles. She asserts that Jing Yuan enabled the exiled Imbibitor Lunae to re-enter the Lawfu, thereby unlocking the lunarescent depths within Scale Gorge Waterscape, which in turn disrupted the Vidyadhara's dutiful watch over the Ambrosial Arbor.
But we had
It
to
is
do
for
that,
these reasons
didn't we?
that I have come here to the Lawfu today. Well, duty calls. Perhaps I shouldn't have mentioned all of this to an uninvolved person, but since we once fought together, I didn't want to keep you in the dark. Perhaps pretending you didn't hear any of this would be for the best.
I understand. I'm sorry. I was out of line. I know I shouldn't be defending General Jing Yuan right now, but...
Why shouldn't you, exactly?
You know how I am. The Lawfu has enjoyed centuries of stability since the end of the sedition of Imbibitor Lunae, much of which can be attributed to General
centuries?
Jing Yuan's masterful strategizing.
How long ago did that
Unfortunately,
happen?
for long life species, enduring through the ages always culminates in a failure that undoes all previous achievements. A moment that our adversaries relish.
That's true. And that's why I'm also here for another purpose. To visit Hule.
Who?
Hule? You mean that
Whoa.
Hule? The Borisin warhead?
Okay,
The same
so
Hule
he's
who
the
has been
chief of
imprisoned
them.
in the shackling prison for over 7 centuries?
That long? What? Okay. He looks tough, too.
The nemesis of the Foxians who will never be forgiven and shall be imprisoned until the end of the cosmos. I can't quite remember the exact wording, but yes, the very same Hule.
Usually, only emissaries from the Xianzhou Yaoqing Skyfaring Commission visit him once every century. Why do you have to visit him now, of all times?
Yeah.
The Foxians
What do you need with
and
him?
the Alliance made a pact to combat the abominations, aiming to achieve justice and free their kin. That werewolf monster is to be forever imprisoned in the dark recesses of the shackling prison, facing unending retribution. Given the situation on the Lawfu, those on the Yaoqing are concerned about Hule's imprisonment. I'm afraid that the routine visit every century is no longer sufficient to ease their concerns.
What would
That's
visiting
why
him
I
once
was
every
sent
100
here,
years even do,
to
anyway?
reassure them.
It's all bad news.
Well, not everything. There might be a silver lining. Oh, by the way, I found some clues about the thing you asked for.
What did she ask for?
Tell me more.
The Verdant Knights followed the route you mentioned and discovered the wreckage of the Whistling Flame ship. Unfortunately, there were no survivors and no cargo. However, someone had already been on the scene before we arrived.
Someone looted
Our
it?
people? Or someone from the IPC?
No, neither. Yukong, have you heard of a person named Ron May?
Oh, she looted it? What would she want with that stuff? Wait, what was even on the ship? I can hear the stuff in the background for the idle animations, even though it's showing a black screen. I can hear my character playing on a phone.
I'm still feeling sleepy.
Did I oversleep? Where did March and Donham go?
There you are.
You haven't forgotten about our promise to General Huayan, have you? I woke up especially early so I can start teaching Miss March swordplay.
Alright, so we're actually doing this.
Why are you blushing, Master Yanqing?
This is, the first time someone has called me master. I need to, get used to it. Ahem. Let me make it clear. Swordplay training is about improving your body, mind, and strength. It's not a casual game you can master overnight. I promised General Huayan that I'd teach you Cloud Knight swordplay, so you can participate in the war dance and defeat at least one opponent. I'll do my best.
All right, let's
but if
see.
you break your
Let's see
master's
how this
rules-
works. Let's see what happens.
Is it too late for regrets? I'm already regretting my impulsive decision.
They said they were
honestly,
gonna get her some
I'm not
equipment,
sure what I'll do
so
either, because I've never been a teacher
is she actually
before.
gonna change weapons
So,
or something?
Miss March, please behave and don't skip classes. Or complain.
You need to toughen up and train her properly, Master Yanqing. Don't go easy on her.
You're so heartless. By the way, where's Yun Li?
Yeah, she
I
should be
found
here
a
too,
quiet
right?
spot in the back garden of the Palace of Astrum for our first lesson together.
Okay, we're switching to her. All right, so we're actually gonna go through this training.
First day, and you two are already late? Why is everyone on the Luofu so laid back? So disappointing.
Master Yun Li, you're already here. Sorry for keeping you waiting.
Oh, wait. Were you trying to teach her in secret? That's sneaky.
I'm just showing you what Luofu etiquette is all about. She might be my apprentice, but it's customary for the master to personally escort their apprentice to the place of learning.
Really? That's an odd
As the
custom.
host, I'll be teaching
Imagine
Miss
if
March
any
the
other
essence
school
of
had to
Luofu
work that
swordplay,
way. The
after
teacher
which
has to
she'll
go
emerge
drive the
victorious
school
in the war
bus
dance ring.
to bring the students
You won't
there.
be complaining about Luofu swordplay then.
Stand aside, rookie. Let me show you how we Ju-Ming sword masters treat their apprentices. Quickly, over here, Miss March. This is a reverse mentorship gift from me to you.
Wait, what do you mean
I hope you put it
reverse?
to good use.
What? Okay, it's a new outfit.
What's this? Xianzhou clothing? It's
Does she
so
actually change
beautiful.
outfits?
Sword practice requires precise movements. This outfit is tailored to fit perfectly and allows for smooth movements. I even added some small accessories. I put a lot of thought into it.
You're awesome, Master Yun Li!
See? See? How can you compete with me? I'll teach March 7th the essence of Ju-Ming swordplay so she can win the contest with my sword skills.
Actually, I've prepared something too.
All right, and what do you have?
Huh? You have a gift for me too, Master Yanqing?
Since you want to learn swordplay, Miss March, you'll need suitable weapons. So, I went out of my way to prepare a pair of swords overnight.
Oh, those are actually pretty decent looking swords.
Unfortunately, I didn't have time to ask the craftsman to customize the swords for you. But I did my best to choose ones that look nice and are suitable for a beginner. I hope you like them, Miss March.
Thank you, Master Yanqing!
Bet you didn't see that one coming, did you, Yun Li?
Children,
Real
children,
competition
please
is
focus.
just getting started.
You're supposed to be teaching her, not competing with each
so
other.
Lucky to have two great masters, but why does it feel like things are getting a bit weird?
Oh, she actually changed outfits.
So what do you think, masters? Does this outfit suit me?
Perfect. I chose it carefully. It's perfect for beautiful young swordswomen like you and me.
All right, let's get started with the training. The person next to me is a Cloud Knight instructor I've brought in. For your first lesson, try exchanging a couple of moves with him.
Wait. We're having actual combat training for the first lesson?
Do I actually have to
Isn't
fight?
that a bit too intense?
Well, I heard you have some experience with archery and martial arts. The first thing we're going to do is see just how strong your fundamentals are. Come on, step forward and strike with the sword in the most natural way you can think of. It's important for us to grasp your natural movements so we can decide where to start and what you need to learn.
If you're ready, let's begin.
Okay.
Oh, okay, actually, wait. So, oh, she's an imaginary type now? Hold on, can I take a look at her? Oh, I can't view detailed info of her right now. Dang it. Wanted to see. Okay, well here. So, yeah, she's imaginary and she's on the path of the hunt now. Okay. She's like a completely different character now.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. But please go easy on me.
Then I apologize in advance, Miss March.
Well, I got the rest of my team still. Oh no, I don't. It's just 3 of them. Okay, so her skill. Okay, it's still a support.
Close attention, Miss March.
Back. Wait, what did that say?
It's all about being swift and agile in your movements. Blade in flight.
Alright, but March's skill is still a support skill.
Yes, you! Ignore him. Strength is everything.
Like this?
Okay, well, let me see here. Makes a single ally become using a basic attack or dealing enhanced basic attacks damage, triggers the corresponding effect based on the path. Oh, okay, so whoever she buffs gets a different buff depending on their path. Erudition, Destruction, Hunt, Remembrance deals bonus damage based on their type. Harmony, Nihility, Preservation and Abundance, Toughness reduction increases.
Come on!
Okay, so yeah, she buffs whoever she picks to do something dependent. Alright. And her basic attack is, yeah, just a basic attack. And her ultimate, damage to a single enemy, and increases the hits per action and damage chance of the next enhanced basic attack. I'm not sure what the hits per action thing is.
Time for some sword play. Ha! Right on time.
I'm starting to get the hang of it. I'll melt it all down.
Okay, so that taunted all the enemies. Not entirely sure what that did.
Strike with heart.
You'll make for good practice.
Blade drawn, mountains.
Oh, I get it now.
Oh, she's building up stacks, and when she gets 7 of them,
Hard and focused mind.
it's an enhanced basic attack. Okay. Might as well, well, if this guy even lives.
Time to
Might as well
show
see
you
your
what
ultimate.
I can really do. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, eating less carbs. Watch this!
What are you mumbling about?
Alright, well,
Isn't this sword technique? Shouldn't I be saying something cool?
well, I guess even
How many can you block?
even if they give her a new style, she's still a character they gave you for free. And so I guess she's still not, and she's still only a 4-star character, so I guess she's not going to be too crazy, even if they give her a new path and everything.
Blade in flight. Practice is over. Swords descend.
I didn't expect the first lesson to be so intense.
Miss March has quick hands and a flexible body. She's a perfect fit for practicing Lawfu swordplay.
However, she lacks strength, and her strikes were a bit unfocused. But don't worry, that's totally normal for beginners.
Well, she does
Once
use
she
a
starts
bow
practicing
normally,
doing
so
swordplay,
I guess brute strength
she'll make
wouldn't be her
heaps of
strong suit.
progress.
Given the situation, I believe Miss March should start by working on her footwork.
Seriously, do you actually know anything
Here we go
about sword
again.
play, or what?
I could ask you the same thing. Dual swords require agility. So what's more important than footwork?
Instead of focusing on her strengths, we should address her weaknesses. The drawback of wielding two swords is not generating enough force. What good is being quick on your feet if you don't have strength? It's not like we're dancing here.
I mean, that is a good point.
Swordmasters know how to play to their
But
strengths
this is a
and
good
work
point
on
as
their
well.
weaknesses. Start with what you're good at, then tackle your weaknesses. That's the right way to learn.
I mean, you gotta do both.
You're quite the theorist, huh?
Theorist? You claim to be able to talk to swords. So what does that make you? A lunatic?
Hey, it's only my first lesson, and you're already arguing. Come on, calm down, Masters. I'll have to improve both my footwork and strength anyway, so it doesn't matter which one comes first.
But it does matter. Just listen to me, March 7th.
Oh boy. I'm really glad I don't have to go through this. I'm so glad she got sucked into this instead. Alright, so yeah, she's just a brand new character now. Alright, so does that mean how many characters will have like second forms? Is Don Hang's like in Bybit or Illumine thing? Is that like a whole second form like this as well? Alright, she's still only level 20 because I never really used her too much. Oh, but this is the they make me use the one for the story at this moment, which is, you know, level 58, which is better because the mine's still level 20.
Dear Himeko, Mr. Yang, and Pom Pom, we're all good here on the Xianzhou Lafu, so no need to worry. By the way, how's your trip going?
Oh yeah, they're off doing something else, aren't they?
Apprenticed to 2 Cloud Knight sword masters, and I've been honing my sword skills with their guidance. One of them is Yanqing, the boy we've all met before. The other is Yun Li, the granddaughter of General Hua Yan from the Xianzhou Juming. Both masters are super strict, giving me a real taste of how hard sword training can be. I tried to drag him into this, but he refused. Then I tried to rope Don Hung in.
Yeah, you're on your own with this one.
Still, I didn't let the difficulty get to me. In just a few weeks, my sword skills have improved a lot. Both my masters think I have unique talents in swordplay, and are literally fighting each other to teach me their skills. Thanks to their guidance, I've actually made some progress. When I get back to the Express, I'll definitely show off my skills and impress you all. Looking forward to your reply. Yours, March 7th.
Alright, so how much time do we have till the war dance? Almost developing tennis elbow? What?
Well done. Let's call it a day.
Miss March's sword skills are really coming along. She'll hold her own just fine in the war dance.
Do I actually have to compete in that?
Just you wait and see. I'll show off my skills in the ring and win a match. I'll make both of you proud.
Can you believe it? March 7th has actually become a pretty decent swordmaster in such a short time. Now I understand why Grandpa always had a grin on his face while training me.
Are you sure he wasn't laughing at you?
Oh,
Here we go
up.
again.
It's all thanks to your amazing guidance, Masters.
Miss March, you're really getting the hang of wielding dual swords. If you're keen on advancing, trying out different Xianzhou blades could improve your touch.
Oh, let me see. Which sword is the most powerful? Single sword? Great sword? Or maybe a flying sword?
Depends
There's no
on,
such
you know,
thing as the
what you
most
want,
powerful
I
sword.
suppose.
It's all about the skill of the sword master. Yanqing wields several flying swords, while I only wield one. But remember how I kicked his butt at the Alchemy Commission?
Here we go again.
First, you didn't kick my butt. Second, you'll never kick my butt. Third, how about we settle this right now and see who kicks whose butt?
Yeah, I'm up for that. And if I kick your butt, you'll drop out of the war dance. Deal?
Why are you
Can someone
two
come stop the
arguing,
children
Ken?
from fighting?
I thought things had been improving between you lately.
There was talk that the leading disciples of the Law Fu and Juming generals were supposed
Oh,
to face
this
off
guy.
in the war dance.
What are you doing here?
But for some reason, they suddenly teamed up to train an apprentice of their own. Turns out the rumors are true. Tomorrow is the big day of the war dance. Shouldn't you two be focusing on honing your skills instead of teaching swordplay here?
That's right. You're the pink-haired fox from the Yaoqing.
That's not a name.
This is Mr. Jiaoqiu, the healer working for the general of the Xianzhou Yaoqing.
Ah, got it. So you're the participant attending the war dance on behalf of the Yaoqing.
Wait, he's
And
participating
you were trying
too?
to sneak a peek at our training?
Sorry for the misunderstanding. I don't know anything about martial arts.
Okay, yeah,
I'm
that's,
just
that's what I
here on
thought.
the
If he's a
general's
healer,
orders to take care
I
of
didn't
some
think he would be
official
participating.
business. I didn't mean to interrupt your training. I'll be on my way.
If you know nothing about martial arts, why were you smirking earlier?
Well, my curiosity got the better of me, I suppose. When I heard Miss March's pondering about what to learn, I couldn't help but wander over.
No, you got
From
some advice?
my professional experience, cleavers, slicers, chopping knives, and carving knives are all just tools. Kind of like frying, sautéing, boiling, and deep frying in cooking. They're just ways for people to show off their skills. How you use them really depends on the ingredients you're working with. It's like your sword teaching methods. If you align your ingredient, in other words, your apprentice's natural tendencies, with the right cooking method, by which I mean the teaching method that best suits her,
Having
she'll
to
make
completely
double the
explain
progress
your
in
analogy
half the time.
makes it a bad analogy.
For example, golden eggplant tastes best when fried, cloud peppers when stir-fried, and yellow boulder beef when simmered. It's all about discovering the nature of the ingredients. I mean, apprentice.
All this talk about food is making me hungry.
Aren't you a healer? Why are you talking about food?
You can be a
Well,
healer and a
it's
cook.
just a metaphor. The medicinal
see why you
school
can't
I
be
follow
both.
on the Xianzhou Yaoqing is called the Ranja School, that specializes in food therapy. So it's only natural that I know a thing or two about cooking.
So, you're the general's cook?
I'm a healer.
Well, healthy food can help you,
Anyway,
you know?
A cook
It's
who
not
isn't
untrue.
interested in health doesn't make for a good advisor. Fine. Call me a cook if you want. Seeing the way you're looking at me, it's obvious you think I'm just some feeble academic who likes to blabber on about martial arts. But, in reality, I know a thing or two about killing. After all, the art of healing inherently encompasses both life and death.
Why is this guy suddenly getting all serious with kids?
Do you recognize this bottle of medicine in my hand?
No.
No?
This is called tumble dust. An extract from an exotic flower named Yabra.
Yab.
Is it
The plant's
poison?
named Yabra? Really? Yabra.
Well, it depends on how it's used. With just one drop, it's able to numb a patient's body during surgery, making them painless throughout the entire process. However, increase the dose or the potency, and it'll slow the metabolism, making the blood thin and resulting in the loss of all senses. Even long-life species cannot escape its effects. This thing can save lives or take them. It's more powerful than
Well,
the
that's true for a
swords
lot
in
of
our
medicine. That's why
hands.
you have to read the directions on the medicine you take. You know,
That
don't take
may
too
be
much.
so,
Don't take it too
but
often.
still,
You know, listen
I
to your
prefer
doctor.
settling things with a sword than, you know.
Looks like I did get you all wrong. You're not a feeble scholar, but a sinister and despicable one.
Hey, why the insults all of a sudden? I'm just sharing some medical knowledge here, not persuading you to poison anyone.
Seems like you get real excited when talking about poison. I can't tell if that's an honorable thing or sinister.
Picture this. 2 individuals. The one standing is full of malice. The other lying down is honorable and righteous. How can the one who's lying down label the one standing as sinister? In the throes of combat, where
All right,
life
now
and
just
death
taking forever
hinge
to
on a
get to the
singular
point
moment,
of the
every
winner is the
idea
one who's
fades
right.
into nothingness. The only thing that matters is staying alive. Surviving the battlefield reshapes all notions of worth, be it integrity or treachery. In my eyes,
Very long way to go
Perhaps you've
to say that
underestimated
history is
Yunlin,
written by the
Mr.
winners.
Gaucho. We may be young, but we've seen our fair share of war.
well, then you should know that the war dance is nothing more than a contest. So why are you so focused on it?
When I was appointed as the ringmaster for the war dance, I asked the general, we Cloud Knights are supposed to charge into the fray and slay enemies. Why do we have to swing swords in a ring just to please an audience? And this is how the general replied. To unsheath your sword in a ring is no different than on the battlefield, as your sword reveals the might of all Cloud Knights. The
Does
war
it
dance
really?
is the
I mean,
perfect
I
chance
don't
to
feel like it
showcase martial
does.
virtue and forge alliances from all over the cosmos. When we unsheath the sword without drawing blood, we not only display our might, but also the martial virtue of the Cloud Knights.
That's quite an insightful statement, Yanqing. Well,
It's
my
not his
apologies
statement, it's the
for being
general's.
so
He literally just
short-sighted.
said what the general said, didn't
I've
he?
been on the Luofu for quite some time, but I haven't had the chance to see the ceremony venue for myself yet.
Oh, is it
Hearing
taking
you
place in a
speak
special
so
location?
highly of it has piqued my curiosity. Would you mind showing me around?
You want to see the Sky Splitter ship where the war dance will be held? Let's go! I bet Yun Li and Miss March haven't seen it either, right? Well then, I'll give you all a tour. Let's go. I'll give you a tour of the Sky Splitter.
Wait, we've been here before. This isn't new.
Looks like a lot of other visitors have also
Is
come
it?
to
I don't
catch a
think this
glimpse
is
of
new.
the Sky Splitter.
What's up, Mr. Jiaoqiu?
No, it's nothing.
Do you see that airship in the distance? That's the Sky Splitter. The
Okay,
venue
so
for
that's
the
where we're
war
gonna.
dance ceremony.
That's where the contest will be.
It doesn't look all that impressive from this distance.
Are we actually
The
going to
Sky
go there,
Splitter
or
is
are these
actually a
pictures the
decommissioned
extent of
Luofu
it?
military vessel. People aren't allowed on board until the war dance officially commences. Tomorrow, when the bell rings and the ceremonial cannons roar, I'll be there representing the Cloud Knights of the Xianzhou Luofu, standing in the ring, ready to take on challengers from all over the cosmos.
Wait, Cosmos? I thought this was just a thing for your alliance.
Swordplay and the art of war under the general. Every day, I'd swing my sword 10,000 times, and then thrust it 10,000 times, repeating the process over and over. I understand that I'm not like other kids. I never envied the toys and freedom they all had. I never found sword practice boring or hard, even in the thick of battle. Facing down savage abominations, I never felt scared. Each day, I could feel myself getting stronger and stronger, and I racked up countless victories. It's the best feeling in the world.
Alright, but
Then,
you gotta learn
faced a
through
really
failure at
tough
some point.
opponent, and just one slash shattered my confidence into 1,000 pieces. That's when I felt true fear for the first time. Maybe that's what Mr. Jiao Cho meant by life and death hinge on a singular moment. Every idea fades into nothingness. After that,
Well, you're literally
I had
fighting
to
each other with
pick up
swords
the
to the
pieces
death.
and try to put
Yeah,
myself
of
back
course
together.
of course it all hinges on one moment.
No matter how hard I tried, I couldn't seem to find my old happy self again. I often ask myself, why do I wield my sword? If defeat is inevitable, why do I continue to fight? Is it to reclaim the joy of victory? To meet
Well, it's
the
not
general's
inevitable, is it?
expectations? Or to secure my honor among the Cloud Knights? While the general could teach me the art of swordplay, he couldn't teach me why I should keep on going. He said the reason must come from within myself. I've been struggling to find that reason, but after talking with you, Mr. Jiao Cho, I think I already have that reason in mind. As a member of the Cloud Knights and the General's apprentice, I've had a weight on my shoulders. And I know there's still more to shoulder. But when I wield my sword, it feels like I'm letting go of everything. I love
You just
the
like doing it.
feeling of
There's nothing wrong with
giving
that.
it my all.
You know?
Facing any
good to enjoy
obstacle
things you
in
like.
front of me. Pressing forward. That's why I wield my sword.
Oh, Yanqing. So young, yet so grown up. By the way, how old are you exactly?
Age doesn't really matter. All sword masters will understand how I
Okay, but actually answer that question.
I get it. Looks like all the kids on the Luofu live tough lives. So, how about you, Miss Yunli?
It's not polite to ask a girl her age, no matter which Xianzhou ship you're on.
I mean, that's true.
I'm not asking your age. I'm asking if you have a dream like Yanqing has.
You don't talk like a cook. You sound more like a TV host or something.
Do you have TVs here?
Need I repeat myself again? I'm a healer.
Well, I don't have a dream like Yanqing does. The only reason I'm participating in the Ringmaster's Challenge is because I made a promise to my grandfather. I want to win the precious sword he's contributed to the war dance.
Sounds like that mind of yours is just filled with swords.
I bet you've got nothing better on your mind. My father was a craftsman on the Xianzhou Juming. Because of his foolishness, many innocent people fell victim to the cursed swords he forged.
Cursed?
Since I was a
Cursed
kid,
in what way?
it's been clear to me that not everyone deserves to have a weapon in their hands. Giving them a sword is no different than being cruel to the innocent.
What do you mean?
So, whenever I come across someone unworthy of a sword, I can't help but want to take it away from them. Given that Yanqing is the war dance ringmaster, I'm stepping up to challenge him. To ensure the precious sword doesn't fall into the hands of an unworthy master.
Hey, what do you mean by an unworthy master?
I see. It's not easy for kids on the Juming either. Well, it's better to have a reason for wielding a sword than to be lost and confused. I've saved countless Cloud Knights in my life, and there are plenty of exceptional warriors, just like the two of you.
Something wrong,
What
buddy? You're
happened, Mr.
you're
Joshua?
trailing off with your sentence there.
Oh, nothing. I was just reminded of some old friends and old tales. Judging from my professional perspective as a healer, both of you possess remarkable vitality. Your energies flow like raging fires and mighty gales. The upcoming fight will definitely be impressive. Well, we've seen the Sky Splitter and toured the Stargazer Navalia. I guess it's time to say goodbye for now.
What?
Alright, so
You're
the
leaving
war
already?
dance is going to
But
be
you
happening
hadn't asked me
tomorrow,
about
they said,
my
right?
dreams.
So,
I've been working hard too, you know.
they were just going to cut to tomorrow, to the middle of the contest?
It's getting late, Miss March. Unlike you lot, I'm a grown-up bound by responsibilities and duties. The tasks entrusted to me by the General won't complete themselves. By the way, Yanqing, is it normal to have so many people wandering around in an automated area like the Stargazer Navalia?
Now
Actually,
he's subtly hinting at
this
something.
is a restricted area. But since you're all guests, I made an exception, so...
I don't think he
you can
means
take a look
you.
around.
I understand. Well, I'll take my leave. I wish you both the best of luck in the ring tomorrow.
Seriously? I just spent so much time thinking about my dream, but he didn't even ask
What
me.
even is yours?
Now that we're done with our
Oh, we just
tour
won't even
of
get
the
to hear her
Sky
say anything?
Splitter,
Okay.
Shall we continue with our training?
Why don't we take a day off?
What? You want to secretly practice swordplay by yourself? Dream on.
You know cramming before a fight never works out. For some reason, seeing the
I mean,
skies
that
clear
usually
boosted
works
my
out in
confidence.
school.
So,
At least in my experience,
I've
it
decided
did.
to conserve my strength for tomorrow. All right, I'll take you out of the Stargazer Navalia.
Alright, so what problem will we encounter? What's gonna happen?
Oh, just shut up, Red Fang. This is not a beast ship. I need some time to take care of things.
Wait, Red Fang? Beast ship?
You willingly donned the skin of a lowly beast to join this mission, dedicating yourself to our glorious cause. And now you're telling me you can't handle it? Do you realize how many ships we need?
Wait, donned his skin?
I'm doing my best, all right? It takes time to figure all this out. When the guns go off tomorrow, all eyes will be on it. That'll be our only chance. How's that? Who's there?
Was that some made-up language I don't know?
Who are you guys?
An impromptu inspection. Why are there outsiders loitering in Stargazer Navalia? And a bunch of kids at that.
Okay, you just gave yourself away. Who are you? You should know who he is at least.
Hey, kids, didn't your parents ever tell you to stay away from the Stargazer Navalia? I know it's an automated facility, but it doesn't mean you can just break in and do what you want.
First of all, I'm an adult. Second, I didn't just break in.
Yeah, we flew here on a star skiff. Like, whoosh!
Well, I'm not trying to tell you off, but this place is off limits to the public, you know?
Big
Oh,
I want to play
that's
an
actually,
Everhunt
he's
Plains.
actually thinking. He's actually using strategy. Look at that. What do you know? I guess he's getting better at this stuff.
Yeah, sure. The big sis will take you there.
Playing dumb.
Shuha! You should have let me. Shh, the overhaul is done, and everything looks good. We should leave.
Could you repeat what you just said, Yenching?
What did I say?
Big sis, let's go. I want to play in Everhunt Plains.
Come on. Can't you read the room? Something is definitely off about the 3 people we just met.
Yeah, anyone could see that. I just wanted to hear you say it again. That pink-haired fox tried to say something. I'm pretty sure he sensed something fishy. Since he's not familiar with this place, he just dropped us a hint. But you didn't seem to be paying attention at all.
I knew that from the beginning.
That Cloud Knight didn't recognize Master Yenching at all. That's really weird.
What? Is he famous on the Lavu or something? Not even the Cloud Knights on the Juming, who all know my glorious name, might recognize my face.
You have a point.
A Cloud Knight, a member from the Skyfaring Commission, and a craftsman. They're from various departments.
Yeah, they don't have
and
much
the
of a reason
for
to
the
get together,
overhaul
do they?
seems legit. But one of them blurted out some weird language just now. Did you hear that?
Yeah, they
I have
did.
a feeling that if we secretly tail them, we'll definitely
That was a
catch these
language.
guys in the act. Follow my lead and be careful not to blow our cover.
Never mind who they are. Let's just film them.
Oh. Okay. Acquired objectives. When all the photo shoot requirements are met. Complete the shoot. Oh, okay.
We should have just killed those lowly beasts. Those little brats won't take up much space. There are boxes all over this place. Just dump them into one.
Wow, just casually discussing child murder.
Cut the theatrics, Grulock. Even the slightest slip-up could interfere with Lord Moktok's plans.
So where are we heading next?
To check the freight skiffs. We've got a lot of preparations to do. Also, don't forget to take those crates with you. Weapons, supplies. We've got to be well prepared. Otherwise, we're screwed.
So, are they smugglers? What exactly are they up to?
I don't think they're just
No clue.
smugglers.
They seem to be moving those crates. I've got an idea. We can hide inside the crates and follow them.
I mean, they're obviously got a plan for something. Only question is what?
Ugh, so cramped in here.
I can hardly breathe.
Just hang in there.
Let's just put the cargo here for now, all right? Then we'll move on to inspect the ships. Lord Moktok said that as soon as we're done, we're to
Who's
board the freight
Moktok?
skiff and leave this place.
Don't worry, I've changed the shipping schedule. You two, come with me.
Is it just me? I keep smelling that stench of lowly beasts everywhere we go.
Don't be so paranoid.
Looks like they're planning to escape on the skiffs in Stargazer Navalia. They keep talking about their plans, but where do they come from? And what do they want to do on the Xianzhou?
They're definitely up to something bad. Wait, they disappeared. Let's catch up to them.
Yeah, we should probably follow them. Oh, actually, stealth mission.
Tread softly. Breathe quietly. and make sure to keep an eye on them. Hide out of sight as soon as there's any sign of activity.
Right, he's being joined by his friend now. Wait, can that guy not see me right here? Seriously?
Don't be so paranoid. We're running out of time. Get over here! Shuhart, I'm coming!
Oh, it just teleported me here? Oh, okay. Oh, they're hurrying now.
Catch up to them, quickly! What are they up to? They're all wearing official uniforms, but I'm pretty sure they're not members of the Skyfaring Commission, the Artisanship Commission, or the Cloud Knights. This is way too suspicious.
Never mind who they are. Let's just film them. That way, if they do anything bad, we'll have solid evidence against them.
Well, I mean, I guess that's all we can do right now. Oh. 3 times zoom. Oh, oops.
Look at this. A freight star skiff with enough room to fit at least 20 of my men. I'll let the others know and have them prepare more star skiffs.
Okay, how many people do they
Once we're past the
have?
checkpoint, there will be beast
What are they
ships waiting
planning?
for us. Lord Moktok is ready. The revival of our ancient bloodline all hinges on this operation.
What did he just say? Beast ships?
Who's there?
Nope.
It's
You got
those
caught.
rats! I told you to get rid of them, but you didn't listen, you idiot! Wipe them all out!
Wait, what? What? They can transform? They're Borson? That's a thing they can do?
Borson?
Adusa! Die, you lowly beasts!
Found me. Something's fishy. I'll take it off. You can't run.
How is this possible? How did these Boxians change their appearances like that?
I mean, I don't think the Foxians changed. I think the Borson changed.
Boxians at all.
Yeah.
They revealed their true form. They're Borison, just like the bandits I defeated on the IPC ship.
Okay, but how?
Wait, that means...
Yeah, how did they do that?
What kind of trick did they use? When we were tracking them earlier, they looked just like normal Sanjo Foxians.
It's not just a simple disguise of wearing our clothing and shaving their whiskers. They're somehow able to alter their appearance to be indistinguishable from Foxians. They even have official IDs for the Skyfaring Commission, the Artisanship Commission, and even the Cloud Knights?
Ooh, that's a problem. That means they've infiltrated a lot.
Let me check this fake Cloud Knight's tag. Maybe it'll give us some clues. Lujun, an officer of the Patrol Defense Squad? Wait!
What's the matter?
I encountered a patrol officer named Lujun before. It was a few weeks ago, when we were transporting the Borison prisoners. They can forge official identities and move around the Xianzhou without raising suspicion. Oh no, this is bad.
Yeah, this is pretty bad.
Even worse. If you find one cockroach on the Express, it usually means...
There are more Boris and
I mean, he
hiding
talked
on the
about
Xianzhou.
20 on this one ship, and you need to get
plan is
more
much
ships.
bigger than just
So
stealing information.
we're probably looking at least we're probably looking at least like 100 of them somewhere, right?
We've got to report this to the seat of divine foresight.
Meanwhile, right, back to us.
I am glad to finally meet you in person, guests from the Astral Express. I'm Fei Xiao, the general of the Xianzhou Yaocheng.
Yep. Nice to meet you. Well, we technically already met, didn't we?
Let me introduce our guest to you. The one dressed in green.
He's the reincarnation of Imbibitor Lune, and the person behind him is the newest member of the crew. I've heard a lot about you. Outside the reports from the Luofu, the Skyfaring Commission of the Yaoqing has also gathered plenty of information about both of you. I've been eager to meet you face to face for reasons that I'm sure General Jing Yuan has explained, right?
Yeah, because you want to question us about stuff.
That's right. But don't worry, this isn't a trial. I just want to have a chat with you and get a better understanding of the facts.
Okay. So what do you want to know?
According to General Jing Yuan's report, the Ruin Legion is to blame for the Ambrosial Arbor crisis, and all Arbiter Generals should pay attention to the Ruin Author's movements. Over the years, the Destruction's
sounds
minions
right.
have wreaked havoc on countless worlds, and the Alliance has been keeping an eye on them. But no one expected them to join hands with the remnants of the Abundance.
Well, I don't think they care what happens or who they
damage caused by
work
the
with as long as they
Ambrosial Arbor
to
crisis
destroy
is far
stuff.
less severe than
That's their whole
expected,
deal,
which
right?
is good news for us. However, it was quite different from the Ruin Legion's usual style of destroying life wherever they go. While I trust the bravery of the Divine Foresight and the Nameless, I'm curious about some details missing from the report. I'd like to take this chance to have an exchange with both of you.
Okay.
Let me be clear. The questions I'll ask might not reflect my actual thoughts, so please don't take offense if any of my questions seem a bit harsh.
Fair enough. So again, what do you want to know?
Please go ahead, General. But keep in mind, we can only answer based on what we know. And perhaps you already have the answers to your questions in your heart.
You have a clever tongue. I like it.
Oh, negotiation.
claw is
Okay,
quite
I thought we'd just be answering questions.
Right now, her intentions are unknown, and Jin Yuan wants us to be honest. Maybe I'll just stick to the facts we know.
Alright, so
Let's cut
literally
to the
just
chase.
tell the truth.
Before
That's
the crisis
easy.
struck, the Astral Express was guided here by a Stellaron hunter, a wanted felon, in an attempt to resolve the Stellaron crisis. However, everyone in the cosmos knows of the Stellaron hunter's reputation. So, why did you place so much trust in them? Could it be that some of you have a connection with them?
I think it all comes down to the Stellaron, right? I mean, even if we weren't sure when we were told that one could be happening, we had to come here, right? Yeah, let's double the results of this one. Alright, so, yeah, I think...
Apart from the Luofu,
Yeah, 2 for
there
1.
are many other worlds suffering from Stellaron corrosion. For example, Eurillo 6, the world that the Express stopped at before reaching the Luofu, was one of them.
To the Express, Stellarons act as roadblocks on the Silver Rail and pose risks to the warping process. And that's why dealing with Stellaron issues is part of the duty of the Nameless.
Ah, I've heard about those problems caused by Stellarons. The Express connects various worlds, so it makes sense for you to take care of this. The cosmos is a mess, and the Trailblazers are just doing their best to fix it. I understand. Let's move on to the next question.
Okay.
The report suggests that Don Shu, the master of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, colluded with the Lord Ravager and used the power of the Stellaron to resurrect the Ambrosial Arbor.
Yes.
But here's the thing. Dawn Shu was just a chief alchemist. Even if she colluded with our enemies and summoned the Stellaron, how did she manage to bypass the Videodora guards around the Ambrosial Arbor?
Were there guards? I don't know about this one. Did they say how she managed to get past them? Let's skip this round. I'm not too sure about this one.
According to the report, Lord Ravager Fantilia is the mastermind behind the entire conspiracy. She disguised herself as an ambassador of the Skyfaring Commission and traveled with you, only to vanish without a trace later on. It seems too convenient to label her as a scapegoat.
Well, no, I'm not even sure what that word is. How do you say that? Heliobus? Heliobus? Or something like that. I'm not even sure what that word is. Did she witness everything? She witnessed a lot of it, but she didn't witness everything, did she? The correct answer can't be to say nothing. I'm not even sure what that second word is, so I don't think that's the right answer. Was she eager to obtain the power? I don't think she cared too much about the power. I'll pick this one, I guess.
I was there.
Oh, that was the right one. Okay.
Alongside General Jingyuan, but she absorbed the power of the Ambrosial Arbor and gained an almost indestructible physical form. Perhaps that was her intention all along.
So, a pawn of the destruction wanted a flesh and blood body to live in.
What, do they not do all the destruction's emanators not have physical bodies?
Oh.
Are they just spirits that go around destroying stuff? I didn't know that.
Generals, I am finished with my questioning.
So, what do you think, General Fei Shao? Have the doubts in the report been cleared up?
The two nameless have been honest in their answers. Even though there are some tricky details, my intuition tells me there is nothing wrong. However, the three questions I posed earlier were not just for the nameless, but for you too, General Jingyuan. First, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus grew uninterrupted on the Luofu, yet the 6 charioteers were not aware of it. That was a dereliction of duty. Second, you believed in the Stellaron Hunter's prophecy and entrusted outsiders to solve the crisis, even granting them access to the Plague Mark. That was a dereliction of responsibility. Third, you insist on holding the war dance right after the Ambrosial Arbor crisis, putting the Luofu back in the spotlight. That is a dereliction of wisdom.
Merlin's Claw. Is this your line of thinking, or the Ten Lords?
From the moment I walked in, I made it clear that the questions I'd ask might not reflect my actual thoughts.
The
okay, what are your answers?
Sanctus Medicus were deeply rooted and had been plotting for a long time. I admit it was my negligence for not noticing it earlier. As for the Stellaron Hunter's prophecy, I didn't believe all of it. But in the end, the Luofu did survive the Ambrosial Arbor crisis. So, I think it's safe to say that Elio's prophecy about the future holds some merit. And as for the war dance, do you think I'm unaware of the risks? However, risks can also be opportunities. The Luofu has lain low for too long. I believe it's time to stir up the dregs hidden in the depths and wash them away once and for all.
Alright, so you're using this to flush out anyone who's hiding, so you can take care of them all at once.
Just as I expected from our sophisticated divine foresight. You have a way with words. I like it. But, unfortunately, ever since the report was submitted, the Alliance has been filled with rumors and speculation. Even within the Lawfu, there are people accusing you of neglecting your duties, resulting in the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection.
Well, none of their places have an evil plant on it, do they?
Fei Shao.
As a fellow Arbiter General, I fully understand the difficulties of this position. Personally, I think all these rumors are meaningless drivel. Across the sea of stars, the Divine Foresight knows better than anyone else what happened on the Lawfu, and the meaning behind it. Just as what happened on the Xianzhou Yaoqing recently.
Wait, what happened there?
You mean the Xianzhou Yaoqing is also...
The scouts of the Verdant Knights have sent back reports that Borisin are making trouble again. The Borisin packs that were once divided and scattered have started swallowing each other up, forming larger and larger packs. Moreover, there's an entity named Mongoose behind it all.
The mangas are taking over the Borisin. They all like reading them now.
An entity?
According to the report, this entity isn't actually a Borisin. It's a woman claiming to be the messenger of the Master of Immortality. She's described as having 12 faces and 12 pairs of fangs, as cruel as poison, and as elusive as quicksand.
Okay, 12
The
pairs of
Borisin
fangs,
believe she'll give
that just
them a
means you have
chance to
24 teeth, but 12 faces? How the heck does that work?
That's Ventilia.
Is it? You know
That's
that
right.
already? Was there really enough information to just jump to that conclusion?
You're lucky that I'm the one who came this time. If it were the Patina Justice or the Seer Strategist, this conversation might not
I
be
don't
so
know who
final.
those people are.
I've always had faith in my instincts, so I don't doubt your good intentions. But the Alliance has its fair share of questions and doubts about the Lawfu. So, my plan is to come up with an acceptable answer to satisfy the Alliance.
What's in this plan, General Fei Shao?
General Jing Yuan, you already know what has to be done. But since you don't want to be the bad guy, I'll take care of it for you. You need the final word from the Ten Lords Commission to quell any doubts. And for that, I'll have to ask the two Nameless to visit the Shackling prison.
Wait, we're visiting the prison?
No, I'm not imprisoning you. While you're there, I'll ask a judge in the Ten Lords Commission's Interrogation Division to record a detailed testimony with the karmic mirror from both of you. We'll fill in the gaps that weren't covered in the report, and silence any protests within the Alliance.
I'm okay with that.
Your willingness to help is truly heartwarming, youngsters.
Well, it's a new area to explore, right?
Then,
I mean,
Merlin's
we're actually
claw
going there, aren't we?
proves-
Oh, there's one more thing. This testimony is for silencing the voices of opposition within the Alliance, but I would like to urge General Jing Yuan to listen to the pleas of the Foxians on the Xianzhou Yaoqing.
So, you are here for Hule.
Exactly.
Oh, the chief.
Hule is locked up in the Lawfu's Shackling prison. Since he is the broodlord of the Borisin, I want to transfer him onto the Xianzhou Yaoqing and imprison him there. The recent movements of the Borisin suggest they're planning something big, so we must act preemptively.
Does it matter where you imprison him?
It makes
Really?
sense to have the Foxians keep an eye on their arch-nemesis. Since you trust my judgment, I'll repay that trust. What do you think about all this, General Huayan?
I was worried this would turn into a heated argument, but it seems like both of you are on the same page, solving each other's problems. I couldn't have asked for a better outcome.
And as for Hule, I'll send my Lieutenant Zhao Chou and Moza to check on his condition in prison and ready him for transport. If there are no more questions, shall we get this started?
Okay. Let's go to prison.
I'm really sorry. I'll call for a messenger to take you to the interrogation region. You just need to give your testimony, and then you can head back. So no need to worry.
As you wish, General.
Wait, it looks familiar? So is it
As
somewhere
General
we've already
Cheng
been?
requested,
Oh.
Everything is prepared for your arrival, and I am here to receive you. The judges at the interrogation division also know your purpose in coming.
Oh, the entrance is in this place. Okay. Let's go.
The shackling prison. I didn't expect to be back here after all these years.
Danhong.
Don't worry about me.
If you're ready, I'll open the gate for you. This is one of many entrances used for temporary access.
Oh, there's
Since
multiple
you're not
ways in.
actual prisoners, it makes sense for you to use this entrance. Please come on in, dear guests.
All right, it's a full air. Wow, there's a lot of fast travel points here. It's a big, wow, up to B4. Okay, this is a really big area with only 23 chests. I thought there'd be more than that.
What are you looking at?
The shackling prison on the Luofu is completely different from the one on the Yaoqing. It's completely underwater.
Oh, they're all called the shackling prison?
Whether
And you
it's
got
in the
one on every
clouds or
ship?
Underwater, breaking free would still be a piece of cake for me.
Still thinking about your old jailbreak tricks, huh? Forget it. You're free now. Just don't do anything stupid, or the judges will throw you back in there and lock you up for a few hundred years.
You'll see me again in just a few days.
Wow, he's confident.
Taking Hule back to the Yaoqing means a lot to the Foxians on the ship, and to the General herself. So stay alert.
Guests, my name is Shui Yi, and I'm here on orders from the Incarceration
Oh,
Division of the
hey,
Ten Lords
I got
Commission.
you. In fact, I have you maxed out.
We're Jiao Cho and Moza. General Fei Xiao sent us to extradite the Borisin criminal Hule to the Yaoqing. We're here to inspect the conditions of his imprisonment and make preparations for the handover and transportation. I assume you've been briefed, Your Honor.
Your visit request has been approved. I'll be your guide for this trip. Prisoner Hule, the warhead and brood lord of the Borisin Abominations of Abundance and the arch-nemesis of the Foxians, is responsible for 2,123 wars of aggression and countless
Wait, that
associated
war?
crimes.
That many wars?
Due to his heinous
Like an
acts, he's been
actual
imprisoned
war.
in the depths of the shackling
That
prison
many?
and subjected to the punishment of the Forest of Swords until the end of time. He shall never be pardoned.
No need to repeat his crimes and sentence, Your Honor. He is the greatest enemy of us Foxians. The stories of his atrocities are used to terrify our children. I'm well
Wow,
aware
really?
of every crime
It's
he's
one thing to make up fake stuff
Let's
to
move
scare
on
your
to the next
kids,
step.
but to use, you're using a real life mass
When it comes to
murderer
visiting
war
criminals,
criminal
there are rules in place
to scare
ensure
your children.
safety.
It's not something that's not gonna happen. It's a real thing that could happen. Really? That'd be like me saying to a kid, "Be careful. Someone could break into the house and slit your throat in your sleep."
Truly know what kind of abomination is locked up at the bottom of the shackling prison. It has been centuries since Jing Liu, the former sword champion of the Luofu, captured Hulei. And during all those years, we never provided him with any food. Yet he somehow managed to stay alive. It defies all the documented physical characteristics
Okay,
of the
so, I mean, they're supposed to be with the abundance or something, right? So, does that mean he just doesn't need to eat?
Forged by the Punishment Division is a device of intense torment, used to execute sinful abominations. Most Borisin die within 3 days in the forest, but Hulei is different. Every time the blades pierce him, his body instantly heals.
Okay, yeah, definitely blessed by the abundance or something to not be able to die or something like that.
The complex rules are there because of his abnormal characteristics. Do you understand now?
I apologize for any offense caused. Please continue, Your Honor.
I've given you the instructions regarding Hulei's visitation. Please make sure you read them carefully.
Do I actually have to read them? Oh. Okay, summary of crimes, detention methods, notes. Do I actually have to memorize this stuff?
And please,
I hope
take
not.
this pellet before proceeding.
No, I'm not taking random medicine.
Then you won't be allowed to visit Hulei.
Just swallow it already. Hulei is like all Borisin. He can release a pheromone called lupatoxin that induces fear.
You can just make people around him scared?
Enslaved by the Borisin.
Really?
Not because we were naturally weaker, but because of their lupatoxin. This pill is for our own mental well-being.
I understand.
I knew you were a reasonable person. Now that we've taken the medicine, let's proceed. Your Honor.
What? You smell something?
What is it?
No. Never mind. Maybe I'm just imagining things. Let's keep moving.
Here we are. Her Honor hasn't arrived yet. Please wait a moment.
Alright, so we're just, waiting in the security room, I guess? Sure, looks like a security room. Alright, the chests are gonna look like this again since we're here.
Good.
Ooh, wow, this place goes down a while.
Welcome, dear guests from the Express.
Oh hey, I have you too.
Judge of the Interrogation Division. We've met before.
Wait, we've met her? I mean, I got her from the warp, but did I meet her before?
As one of
I
the
don't
judges
remember
from
meeting
the
her.
Interrogation Division, I'll be recording your testimony today. Please allow me to express my gratitude to you again for subduing the demons in the Fixtral Garden.
I don't know what that is. Was I supposed to do something else before this?
Looks like while March 7th and I were clueless, you already made many friends on the Shenzhou Luofu.
Even though you and I have met before, we can't show any favoritism under the Ten Lords. So, please do as I command as we head to Scrivener Hall and beyond. Don't do anything without my permission. This is not a place for ordinary mortals. You and Mr. Danheng, please come with me.
Please lead the way, Your Honor.
Please let me activate the mechanism before we all move forward. And please, watch your steps.
Oh, the whole place rotates? Okay. Anything interesting to find around here? Alright, just walk all the way over there then, I guess. And over... Oh, hey! Right. This place has these things. Oh, that's very different. Okay. Stack cubes. Every time you stack a cube, a resource cube is consumed. Stack cubes to match the shape. Okay. An error hint. Can rotate the screen. Okay. Oh, okay, so I just stack them on top, or no, up on top, on top, on top, on top. There we go.
No match for me.
All right, well that's a different twist on it. I'm gonna go ahead and hit. Oh no, I can't. I'm not allowed to go that way. I wanted to hit that warp point there, but I guess not. Can I go around this? No? Oh well.
I heard the war dance is about to be held in the mortal world. I remember watching a sword duel at the war dance with my sister when we were young. The Cloud Knight, who was the Luofu's ringmaster, was an amazing swordsman, and their sword flashed like lightning. The Outworld Challenger had fiery red hair and a hand made
Wait,
of
was it
steel,
Argenti?
which roared like thunder. They battled for a long time before a winner could be declared. Time sure flies. Now, both my sister and I are residents of the Netherworld, and we will never again feel the thrill of a competition. Are there a lot of people in Starskiff Haven due to the war dance?
Yeah, there's quite a few people, I think.
It's a shame I'm too busy to attend. But even if I could, I'd probably just scare people off with my current appearance.
You don't look that weird, do you? I mean...
Let's get going then.
Oh, and that goes down there, I guess? I don't know, I'll just follow where it tells me to go for now.
It's freezing.
Is it?
This place is filled with the cold air from the northern peak of the polar delve. Even the toughest long-life species would have a hard time enduring this.
Ooh, another one.
So that's how it works.
Simple enough. Can can rotate these bridges. Or can I not right now? Well, it just tells me to go here, so I'll just go here.
Did you hear something just now? Let me
No.
check it out.
I didn't really hear anything.
What an
Oh, hey.
eyesore. This place is packed with boxes and crates.
Yep, I'll help myself to a couple of those boxes. What's this?
These crates. They look oddly
Wait, is this the crate that the IPC had?
A few days ago, the Spiritfarers received reports about an IPC transport ship that was attacked by Borison. Then, a bunch of those abominations were dumped into this place.
Wait, does that mean the
I had a
robotic
feeling
things
there
are
would
in
be
this?
trouble during the war dance.
Uh...
Throwing both the pirates and the cargo in jail? That's a new one. I heard the Intelligentsia Guild crafted something dangerous. We have many records in the Hall of Karma about these wise ones. They love to tinker with forbidden technologies, always trying to push the limits of Ingenia. I caught a glimpse of the mechs in those crates, and they bear a striking resemblance to Borison.
Yeah, they do.
I wonder what they're planning this time. Well, business first. Let's keep moving.
Oh, I thought for sure the mech was about... Oh, no, I'm right. The mech's about to break out of that crate, isn't it?
Strange. I don't remember checking the containment facilities a second time.
Alright. Oh, a bunch of robots!
All wardens prepare for action! Emergency! All wardens prepare for action!
I don't think anybody's gonna hear you. Okay, so their big plan is to break their leader out of jail. Right? That's their plan?
Why are these things moving on their own? Something is wrong. The guards aren't responding.
In the mood for another beating?
That is such an overpowered ultimate.
The Spiritfarers follow the protocols, cutting off power to the mechs and sealing the crates. How could these mechs still start moving?
It's just like what happened in the Artisanship Commission before. These goods went haywire and attacked everyone in sight. The Alchemy Commission members examined them and found some unusual structures within. These things showing up in the Shackling prison.
They got Borson brains in them, right? Is that the answer?
A prison break.
And whoever delivered these goods clearly wanted them to go through the Xianzhou's strict inspection process to show the Skyfaring Commission and Cloud Knights how dangerous they were. They wanted these mechs to end up right here in the Shackling prison.
If these things already started taking action while nobody was paying attention, then the whole prison is in trouble, I'm afraid. And to make things worse, another group of visitors just entered the depths of the Shackling prison. The messengers from the Xianzhou Yaoqing. And the prisoner they came to visit might be the target whom these wolf-shaped mechs were delivered here for. If that vicious beast manages to break free, it will be a catastrophe for the Xianzhou Luofu.
Yeah, they're trying to break out their boss. Oh, wait, we're swapping to him?
Here we are.
Have we arrived already,
Oh,
Your Honor?
he summons a pillar of fire with
Shouldn't there be a
his
cage
fan.
here?
Okay.
The most notorious felons are locked away in the solitary delves, deep down in the prison. Those delves can't be opened without proper authorization. The blue bird paves the path, and the Stygian lanterns illuminate it. Help me light up these lanterns, and the way to the bottom of the Shackling prison will reveal itself.
Alright, so we gotta use the little bird to light some stuff up. Let's go around here and collect stuff first.
A slow simmer over low heat, or a quick stir fry over high heat?
It's a big AoE there. Alright, but, well, he's obviously a fire elemented. What path is he on? Nihility? Okay. Alright, but I'm going to stop for right now. Thank you everybody for watching. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.